Coronavirus soul food night. Collard greens, macaroni and cheese, candied sweet potatoes, okra, baked chicken. Once you pick and wash the greens, you take them and fold them. And then you chop them up after you've picked and washed. Cut them into little bite-sized pieces so you don't have to cut them all up too much with your fork and knife. You do all the greens you picked and cut like this, and then you put them in the pot. This takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. While you're doing this, you are boiling your ham hock or your smoked turkey, wings, or whatever you use for flavoring of the greens. That's boiling now. So I'll take these after I chop them up and put them in the pot, and then season it with bacon dripping. That's bacon, that's grease that's been fried, and then apply it to the greens to give it some more flavor. All right, what I like to do now is after you get all the greens in the pot, I always like to save the bacon grease, or my mother used to call it bacon dripping, from when I make bacon. You save it, put it in something, put it in the refrigerator, then you take it and you add to your greens, maybe depending on how much greens you have, to the pot. Give it some flavor, and bacon makes everything taste better. Then you take some onion, and I like to add about a quarter onion, depending on how much you have. Add that to the pot. Add a little salt and pepper. Seasoning, whatever you prefer. Then you put it back on the pot and let it cook until tender. All right, now it's time to prepare the baked chicken wings in a medium size, what would you call this, a baker pan, flat pan. I put a little foil in there to keep it from sticking. I season the chicken wings. You place them in the pan. Let them bake. All right, next I have a little green pepper, onion, garlic, celery in a blender. Gonna blend that up and pour it over it. All right, next is the candied sweet potatoes. You slice your potato after you peel it, then slice it into slices. Be careful not to cut your hand. Sometimes I get a fork to hold it, which would be a good idea while you slice it. do it better without it. Don't want to cut your hand and then have to go to the hospital with coronavirus going around. It might not wait on you too fast. Find out why. Say, well, I was slicing a sweet potato and the knife slipped. Okay, put them in the back of the line. All right, now time for the okra. Take the okra, put it in a pot, chop off the tips of it, and we're gonna saute these. No, not saute them. We're gonna boil them a little on very low for about till they get tender. And what you do is you put a little sliced onions in there. And then we got the chicken going, we got the greens going. Now you put a little onions, give it a little bit of flavor. And put very little water in it, just enough to steam it. Get a little salt, pepper. Then you get some paprika just for a little color. And put it on real low. Add a little water. You don't want to cover the okra with the water. You just want to put enough under it to steam it.
Okay.
All right, now time for the macaroni and cheese. I got about 2 cups of macaroni and cheese cooked, boiled already. Got about 1.5 cups of sharp cheddar cheese, Monterey, and shredded Colby cheese. Add the cheese to the. I don't think you can ever put too much cheese. Got the cheese in there. You got 3 eggs. Cup of melted, 1 stick of melted butter. Add some dried mustard. Salt and pepper as usual. Take some crackers, saltine crackers, gives it a little crunchy bite. Crumble them up in there. like so. Use about 3 or 4 crackers. Crumble them up as much as you can. Always got to get this. What's this here sauce? Worcestershire. Give it a couple shots. Beat up your egg. Three eggs. A little bit of milk. Not much. I don't have any clue of what. How much the amount is all by eye and ear. Play by ear. Mix it all up nicely. Get everything going in there. Yeah, mix it up really good. Then you get your bowl. Get a little Parmesan if you have it, put it over the top just to give it a little crunch in there. Call it when it bakes. So it's like 4 cheeses in this, including the Parmesan. You can put as many cheeses as you like. Always looks better when you put a little black pepper on top of there. Looks like decoration. Then you take that and put it in the oven. Put it in there with the wings that's going now. It's at 375. And when it starts boiling, that's ready. All right, now it's time for the candy sweet potatoes. What you need is sweet potatoes sliced and rinsed. About maybe a third of this butter here, which is about a quarter stick. Some nutmeg, and 1 cup of sugar. This is 1 big, nice size sweet potato. So what you do is this is my mother's, my stepmother's candy sweet potato recipe. You take the potatoes, layer it on the bottom of the pan, get it all in there. You're gonna layer all of this. And what you do is you put a little bit of each in. Take a little piece of butter, not much, just spread it along there, like so. You don't want to make too much butter because you want the sugar to do most of the work. So you got the butter in there, just little pieces to put on there. Then you take the nutmeg. You can use real nutmeg if you like. Sprinkle a little bit on each layer. Take a little sugar. Put it on there. Layer that. Take the next batch, put it in there on top of all of that. Then you do this, repeat. You do the same thing. Take a little butter, not much, just because it's gonna melt down, and you want the sugar to be the candy. All right, you get that. A little nutmeg. A little bit of sugar. Depending on how many layers you have, you kind of even it out. Got enough for maybe one more layer. Take all the little pieces, put it in there. Another little piece of butter. Put it on top. Break it off. A little some. Try to put it on a little bit on each one of the slices. Nutmeg. Then you're gonna let this cook on top of the stove till it comes to a boil. Then it gets soft. Then you flip them over. Put the rest of the sugar in there and let it go. Makes it sweet. All right, what we have now is last but not least the cornbread. Cornbread with Aunt Jemima cornmeal, self-rising. That's very important. I can't find this in grocery stores in California, so I have it sent to me from Detroit by my family, my brother. I got about 2 cups in here. Cornmeal. We're gonna make cornbread. Go good as soul food if you don't have cornbread. Got 2 eggs, some milk, and some oil. The pan is already heating with the oil. Oh, I'm gonna get the eggshells in there. Crack the eggs inside. I'm gonna make this on top of the stove. It's a classic from my stepmom. There's a little trick to this. You have to flip it on top of the stove. Add the milk, 2 eggs, about maybe a 1/4 cup of milk. Then you mix it up. Some people like to add sugar sometimes to make it a little sweet. That's on your preference. I'm gonna do it without the sugar. I got enough sugar in the sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna mix this up till it gets kind of smooth, but don't want it to get too smooth because I'm gonna add oil to it before I put it in the pan. Just to let it get a little consistency there. Mix it all up. Now this is on top of the stove. Most people, and it has to be self-rising. Otherwise it doesn't turn out right. I don't know why, but that's all I was raised on. All right, that looks good there. Not too much. Oil is heating. I'm gonna add some oil, about maybe a 1/4 cup of oil, just enough to keep it from sticking. Pour that in there. Hear that sizzle. Goes back to the stove. Mix that up in there. It's very important that you don't get too much oil. You want to mix it in where it's even. See how it mixes right in there. If you get too much, it sits on top and it gets soupy. That's what you don't want it to do. And the good thing about this, it rises all by itself. You don't have to add baking soda or anything like that to make it rise because it's in the package. Aunt Jemima. Known for Aunt Jemima pancakes, Aunt Jemima syrup. Back from the days of, I guess they meant something to do with slavery, Aunt Jemima, since it's soul food. All right, so that's mixed good. I'm gonna take it, put it in the pan. what it looks like in the pan. Now when that rises and set, and that rises, it looks like that in the pan. When that rises and set, I'm gonna flip it over with a spatula. It's a little trick to it. That's what the bread looks like after you flip it. Sorry I couldn't let you see me flip it. It's a low budget production. Now let that cook on both sides like a pancake. And then everything else is just about ready. The chicken is done. Macaroni and cheese, done. Okra, done. Candied sweet potatoes, done. And the greens are done. It's the coronavirus lockdown soul food right there. Action. Cornbread, okra, chicken, macaroni and cheese, greens, candied sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese. Voila. Bon appetit.